Breaking news out of Oregon's Roloff Farms. Beloved reality star Matt Roloff has been rushed to the hospital. His condition critical, family and fans on edge. What led to this emergency and what's next for the patriarch of Little People, Big World? Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel. I'm Emma. Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. Much of what follows is based on early reports and social media updates. We've reached out to Matt's representatives for confirmation. Please keep Matt and his family in your thoughts as we bring you the latest. For over a decade, Matt Roloff has been at the heart of TLC's hit series, Little People, Big World, sharing his heartwarming and at times heart-wrenching journey as a dwarf navigating big world challenges on the Roloff family farm. Born on October 7, 1961, Matt co-founded Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon, turning it into a thriving agritourism destination. He's a businessman, author, motivational speaker, and above all, a devoted husband and father. Just days ago, eagle-eyed fans noticed Matt looking unusually fatigued in a series of behind-the-scenes Instagram stories. In one clip dated May 6, his voice sounded strained as he joked, "Not my finest day on the pumpkin patch." What seemed like lighthearted banter quickly sparked concern when he canceled a planned live Q&A hours later. According to insiders, on the morning of May 8, Matt awoke with severe chest discomfort and shortness of breath. He tried pushing through, rolling out of bed, grabbing his cane, but within minutes, he collapsed. His wife, Karen, found him pale and clammy. Paramedics were called, and he was loaded into an ambulance, sirens blazing. At approximately 9:15 a.m., Matt arrived at Providence Street Vincent Medical Center. Sources say he was rushed into the ER, then straight to the ICU with a condition critical. Reports hint at acute respiratory distress coupled with an irregular heartbeat. He was placed on supplemental oxygen and possibly a ventilator while doctors ran tests. Dwarfism can bring its own health challenges, spinal stenosis, restrictive lung disease, and cardiac strain. Combine that with decades of farming labor and you've got the perfect storm. Experts believe Matt's years of heavy lifting, along with potential underlying hypertension, may have contributed to this crisis. The Roloff clan has rallied. Jeremy Roloff flew in from California. Zach and Tori Roloff canceled filming commitments. Molly and Jacob sent tearful video messages. Karen posted a heartfelt Instagram caption, "My rock, my heart, please get better, my love, pray for Matt." Production on season 26 was slated to begin next week at Roloff Farms. Now, the entire schedule is in limbo. Crew members are reportedly on standby. TLC insiders say cameras might pivot to cover Matt's recovery journey if and when he's stable enough. But with his critical status, the family's priority is clear: health first, cameras second. Though details are scarce, sources close to the medical team outline a multi-pronged approach. Respiratory support, monitor oxygen saturation, reduce inflammation in the lungs, cardiac care, continuous ECG, possible antiarrhythmic meds, physical therapy, gentle movement once stabilized to prevent deconditioning. Doctors caution that recovery could take weeks, and complications like infection are real threats. #Pray for Matt trended within hours. Fan pages launched GoFundMe campaigns to cover expected medical bills, while dozens of local churches organized prayer vigils at Roloff Farms. Even celebrities sent messages. Former OC Orange County star Gretchen Rossi tweeted, "Sending love to Matt and the Roloff family. Get well soon." Roloff Farms draws thousands each fall for its pumpkin season. With Matt's sideline, Jeremy and Zach are stepping up. A farm insider tells us they're dividing responsibilities. Jeremy managing guest tours, Zach overseeing crop maintenance. Yet fans worry, can the brothers fill their father's shoes, literally and figuratively? On-screen quote, "Until Dad's back, we carry on." Jeremy Roloff. This isn't the first health scare for Matt. In 2015, he underwent back surgery to relieve nerve pain. He bounced back, hosting farm events within weeks. His motto? One step at a time. If history is any indicator, he could surprise us all with a comeback. B-roll, Matt speaking at a 2016 motivational seminar. Critical doesn't always mean fatal. Many patients respond well to intensive care, especially when they're motivated and have strong support systems. The Roloff's determination could be a powerful asset. Before we wrap, let's look at your reactions. Fans asked, do you think the show will pivot to the story? I believe TLC will tread carefully, honoring privacy while sharing updates. At Little People Lover, can Matt survive? I'm so scared. You're not alone. Millions are praying and hoping. We'll continue monitoring Matt's condition and bring you verified updates as soon as they're available. For now, let's send every ounce of positive energy we have to the Roloff family. If you found this video informative, please hit like, subscribe, or update. Matt Roloff heartbroken over devastating news. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello viewers, I am Ria. Welcome to our new video. Matt Roloff of TLC's Little People. Big World took to Instagram to tell his 790K followers he was heartbroken over the recent devastating news. His post included a somber photo of Matt with a soft and serious expression on his face. What was this devastating news that left Matt heartbroken? Was everyone in his family all right? Matt Roloff of TLC's Lpbw posted a rather depressing update on Instagram when the work week came to an end and the weekend began. He was devastated. I'm so sad for the Maui people. In the photo, Matt was wearing a maroon baseball cap with a white palm tree and the phrase Maui printed over it. In the post, he went on to explain why he was wearing his Maui hat. Approximately 1 hour ago, Matt shared this post with his followers on Instagram. Audrey Roloff responded to Matt's post right away. Audrey also used her Instagram stories at around the same time as Matt to send prayers and raise awareness of the situation affecting the people of Maui. On her Instagram stories, Audrey Roloff posted the following image. Fans of Little People, Big World flooded Matt's Instagram with encouraging remarks. The TLC star received a lot of praise from others for using his platform to raise awareness of the situation in Maui. Here are a few statements made by his supporters. It's terrible to hear that we spent March 2010 at the same resort as you and your family. I'm with you, Matt. These days, a lot of disasters happen every day. All of us must offer prayers to our higher powers. Yesterday, I had to cancel our perfect anniversary retreat that I had reserved when we were there on our honeymoon. We send our heartfelt thoughts to everyone affected by this awful incident. How do you feel about Matt Roloff talking about the fatal fires on social media? Do you feel the same way about the people of Maui? In the end, Matt Roloff, star of Little People, Big World, chose to lease the Roloff Farms family home. Fans of Little People, Big World are sharing their opinions about Matt Roloff's choice to lease the family home. The family's patriarch is Matt. Amy Roloff sold her share of the property to him after their divorce. Amy had hoped it may be passed down to one of the sons. Zach and Jeremy Roloff, the kids of Matt and Amy, both attempted to negotiate with their father in their own ways. But neither son could come up with a price that Matt would accept. Since then, the three have been at odds over Matt's choices about Roloff Farms. Matt made the decision to sell Roloff Farms since he wouldn't let any of his sons purchase the land from him. His price was a bit high and didn't appear to attract any customers. He eventually removed it off the market and made the decision to permit short-term rentals going forward. Fans of Little People, Big World have been responding to a Reddit thread created by Ambitious in 1066 with their thoughts. The majority of the comments seem to be critical of his choice. Therefore, none of them are encouraging. Given that the property was customized for small people, a Redditor thought renting the house would be difficult. The house may be rather uncomfortable for people of normal height, especially in the kitchen. Another viewer of Little People, Big World, had serious doubts about Matt using Airbnb to rent out the Roloff family home. They cited their disinterest in living next to the reality celebrity as the cause. Matt would be an oppressive owner, according to the fan. Additionally, they didn't want to live next to some pretentious kids in a camper. According to the Redditor, Jacob Roloff and his spouse reside in a camper on the estate. Supporters raised concerns about Jacob's marijuana cultivation on the site and how it would impact potential tenants. After that, fans started making fun of Matt's parenting abilities. They believed it would have been wiser to convince Jacob to leave the camper and remain in the family home because he had a son who lives on the property. Others believed that in order for Jacob to support his family and abandon the hippie lifestyle, Matt and Amy ought to advise him to acquire a real job. Another Reddit user said that Matt was showing off his parenting skills by renting out the house while Jacob stayed in a tent. Fans of Little People, Big World are angry with Matt because he wouldn't let one of his sons buy the house. They believed it was a treasured family relic that ought to have been handed down. Their opinion of him did not improve when he decided to rent it out. They believe Matt is only interested in himself and the money. Little People, Big World. In an exclusive sneak peek, Matt Roloff discusses his relationship with Karen after speaking with his mother. Matt Roloff is adopting a fresh viewpoint on his relationship with girlfriend Karen Chandler. In a recent episode, Chandler acknowledged that he had taken a little half a step back due to his problems with the other members of the Roloff family. During a supper with his mother, Peggy Roloff, the Little People Big World star's affections for his longtime partner are reaffirmed. Matt says, "I'm going to take my mother out to dinner tonight." In an exclusive preview of Tuesday's new episode of the TLC program published on popculture.com. "I'm rather inspired by my mother's efforts to become as self-sufficient as she can. I have physical limitations of my own. Karen assists me with many tasks. It's a bit of a double task, but I try to help my mom whenever I can." Matt explains that his van's adjustable suspension makes it easier to have his mother as a passenger while he helps her bring her walker into the vehicle. He jokes to his mother, "Now we jinxed it and you're going to splat on the ground." To which she replies icily, "Thank you. I hope not." As much as possible, Matt should make these journeys to see his mother. Having an excuse to dress up a bit is something she enjoys doing. He tells the camera, "It's really nice to go eat something different than the same thing every single day, even though it's a little bit more work. Furthermore, I don't think that will change. There are more excursions down there, not less, in my opinion." After placing their order, Peggy remembers the numerous evenings she spent with Matt's father, Ron Roloff, before his death in August 2022. Dad would have cherished visiting a location such as this. Peggy informs her kid that he enjoyed Vietnamese food. "It was wonderful to go out with Dad occasionally, you know. I also grew accustomed to the thought of him going out because he loved meeting new people. Otherwise, it was great because we were together all the time. In fact, he wanted to hold hands, which is why he had our chairs close together there in front of the TV." She adds, reflecting on their life together, "He cherished me. I've heard that from everyone." Truly, that is incredibly humble. Matt considers his relationship with Chandler in light of his parents' long and very loving relationship. "Eating dinner with my mom kind of reminds me how much Karen means to me," he reflects. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.